Dear learners, greeting of the day. I am really happy to engage one more sections with you all. I am Dr. Leelavathi, Assistant Professor in Department of Management, Kristu Jayanti College. Today agenda of the day is I am going to talk about human resource management, meaning of the human resource management, and also we are going to learn about the process of human resource management. Let us look into the slides. So this is human resource management. We are all eager to know what is meant by human resource management. So let us, without much delay, let us go into the detail of what is meant by human resource management and what is the process of what are the process which is involved in human resource management. As we all know very well, hiring the right people for right job is very important. We are all talented, but the thing is that when it has come to the job, when we are not finding the right employee for right jobs, we can't able to perform as expected. So here, human resource management is talking about how to organize and coordinate and manage the employee within an organization to accomplish the organization goal. It is very important, right? So we need to manage the people who is working with us, and we need to coordinate with them, and we need to motivate them in order to achieve our organization goal. So this entire syllabus is talking about how to manage an employee more effectively in order to obtain the organization goal. So let us move into the next one, human resource process. So whenever we are talking about human resource process, these are all the steps which we need to follow, starting from human resource planning and end with career development. So when we are talking about human resource planning, as of now we may feel that 100 employees is enough for our organization. Tomorrow, if we are getting a new set of employees, what we need to do? We need to hire little more employees. So this human resource planning will forecast what is the current employees, how much we need it for future. Maybe it is an increase in percentage or decrease in the percentage. It doesn't mean, but we need an employee forecast for our organization. So this human resource planning is focusing on that one. For examples, we need 100 more employees to work in an organization. So what we need to do next? We need to hire, which means we need to go for recruitment process. When we are talking about the second process, recruitment process, it majorly influencing on two aspects. One is internal recruitment, another one more is external recruitment. When we are talking about internal recruitment, we are recruiting an employee from our own sources. For example, our own employees will provide you reference of another employees for hiring, or otherwise our own employee we will promote to next level to take care of another responsibilities. So these are all the things is said to be an internal recruitment process. When we are talking about external recruitment process, going for advertising in newspaper, or we are coming out with the So when we are talking about the recruitment, there is two types of recruitment is normally happening. One is the internal recruitment, another one more is external recruitment. When we are talking about internal recruitment, from our own employee sources, we have started recruiting the employees. For examples, our own employees may be giving a reference of other employees for an employment opportunities, or otherwise our employees, if very much talented, we are promoting them to another positions and we are using their potential effectively, or otherwise we are just transferring that employee to another department and make sure that he is working in that particular department very effectively. So these kind of things we usually do in internal recruitment. When it has come to the external recruitment, we are going and advertising in the newspapers, or otherwise we are relying on the web portal or company portal, all those things, or campus interviews. So what we are doing we are going out for searching of the candidates. So that is said to be a recruitment. So when we are talking about the recruitment, it's 100% positive note, which means that we are inviting an employee to apply for our company. So when we are inviting an employee for apply to our companies, we should be very careful in terms of promoting our company's goodwill and loyalty, because once if they are interested only, they will apply for job to our company. So we are very particular about that. And when it is come to the selection usually we used to tell that it is a negative process, because we are going to keep n number of rounds in order to select the candidates, starting from written test, GD, or technical knowledge round, medical examinations, but last but not least HR round for finalizing the package of the candidate, and so many rounds which we are having it. So each and every round, what we are trying to do, we are trying to eliminate the candidate and we are going to select the right candidate for right jobs. So that one will take place only here. So after that, the selection is over, we have given an appointment letter. So what we need to do, when that particular employee is entering into an organization, we need to give our orientation, right? So when we want to give our orientations, we need to be very careful. Here we are introducing an employee to employer. Employer is introducing himself to an employee, which means that it is a win-win situation. So we need to be very careful when it is come to this. So here we are welcoming the employees by telling their roles and responsibilities, to whom he need to be report, who need to be interacted, and everything we need to say to them, so that they will understand the working environment and they will be proceed further. So this is all about orientation. So if I want to tell what is orientation in one line, we are welcoming the employees and we are introducing the employees to the employers. Employer also is introducing himself to employees. So that is all about orientation. The next one, when we are talking about training, as I said, recruitment, how it has two manner, the same way training also has two phases. One is online training, another one more is offline training. What is mean by online training here? When the employee is working hour itself, we are trying to give a training to employees in order to mold his skills and talent furthermore. So that is said to be on online training. Offline training means after the working hours, we are asking them to stay back for some times, or otherwise we are finding the employee free time and we are requesting the employee to be there in order to upskilling his existing talent, or otherwise in order to provide new talent to the employees in order to work properly in an provided environment. So it is training also, it is very important. So after training, what we need to do, we have given a training to our employees. We need to see how the employee is performing. That is very, very important, right? So when we are talking about performing, we may be 100 employees we have selected. There is no need that all the 100 employees need to be perform in the same level. According to the ability, according to the talent, according to the knowledge only they used to perform, right? All our 5 fingers is not the same. The same manner, all the employees, we can't able to perform in the same level. So in order to identify how they are performing, accordingly we need to recognize and we need to give rewards to them. So in order to know who is performing really good, we need to have a performance system in proper manner. Once performance system is in proper manner, then next we need to go for compensation and providing a benefit, okay, to the employees, or providing in terms of honorarium or awards or rewards or perks or so many things which we need to provide in order to motivate the employees. So here we are providing the compensation and benefit in order to make sure that employees are satisfied and they are working with us for longer run. And last but not least is career development. So any employees, when they are joining in our organization, they always think about the career growth, right? So now I may be joining as a clerical level. Later on I want to be in different level. That is the human psychology says, right? So after that some years, if they are not able to get any kind of recognitions or any kind of promotions or any kind of things, they will be disappointed to work. So in order to avoid all those things, we need to provide a career development to them, and we need to provide as much as possible. We need to lend our hands to them to bring them up. So if they are bringing, if we are trying to bring them up, they are only not satisfied, even family also will be satisfied. So with that, they will concentrate on their work and they will perform what they want to perform. So I hope you understood what is, how human resource management or human resource process will be carried on. So starting from human resource planning, and it ends with career development. Each and every step, dear learners, is very important. We should not neglect any steps when it has come to the human resource management process. I hope this video will be helpful to you in terms of understanding what is meaning of human resource planning, as well as what is meaning of human resource process in terms of understanding human resource process. 100% I hope this video will be helpful to you. Let us meet once again with one more video.